She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be transforming myself into Rudolph. So first I'm starting off with my SPF 50 Clear Complexion from Walgreens. This is my go-to moisturizer and I've raved about this before in previous videos. This is one of the best SPF 50 moisturizers that I found. It doesn't give me that white cast and it leaves my face feeling moisturized and glowing. But before I do any of my priming, I must moisturize these lips. I'm using the ColourPop Luxe Lip Oil in the color Local Time. So I'm using my NYX Bear With Me Cannabis Sativa Revitalized Set Multitasking Spray. I love this spray. I want to try the Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer that I bought. It's a blurring surface smoother and primer. So I'm going to try that out in this video before I apply my foundation, just because we want extra blurring. So now we can get started on my foundation. I'm doing my normal foundation routine. So I'm using the Kiss New York Cover Plus Care Matte BB Cream. It's a matte finish and it has acne cover and control. It's in the color Caramel. And I'm just using my beauty blender to blend all of that in. After I use that, I'm going to be using my Black Radiance Color Perfect Liquid Makeup Oil-Free Foundation, and this is in the shade Espresso. Now I did mention before that I use two foundations, one that's a little bit lighter than my skin tone and one that's a little darker, only because during COVID I could not try on these foundations in store, so I ended up buying both. After I apply my foundation, I'm going to go into my concealer. This is the NK Makeup Perfection Multi-Use Concealer, and this is in the shade Cinnamon. This is a basic drugstore concealer that I found, and I like it actually better than the LA Pro concealers. I feel like the LA Pro concealers kind of make you look a little bit gray, and this one doesn't. I'm applying the concealer like this because I want extra lightened effect for the reindeer look in all the areas that I want to be extra light, just to create some depth. So for this reindeer look, I actually want my concealer to be a little bit lighter, and I felt like the NK Pro concealer wasn't doing it for me. So I'm gonna go into my Athena painting palette. I got this off of Amazon, and this is one of the palettes that I bought for SFX makeup. So I'm just using a regular paint brush. So I'm just adding some white to lighten that caramel cinnamon color that I used already with the NK concealer. So I'm just mixing the white with the concealer that I have under my eye just to get a lighter shade. I know I look a little bit crazy here, but I'm going to use my beauty blender to blend all of that in together. So as you can already see, it's starting to get lighter already, and that's exactly what we want. Ooh, child, I was getting this all in my hair. Okay, so I'm satisfied with how light it is. Now I'm just going to try and create a bridge on my nose for that added effect before I add my glowing red nose. So this brush is actually giving me good precision, and I might actually start using these kind of brushes for my makeup in the future. I'm just doing some cleanup to try and get that line as straight as possible. So now I'm going to go into some contour. So the contour that I'm using is the Contour Duo by Nika K, New York, and it actually doesn't have a shade. So I'm just going to be using my bronzer brush to apply that and warm up my face a bit. This is also the area where I'm going to apply later on the spots that reindeer have. Okay, so I think that's nice and blended. So now I'm gonna go into my Fenty Beauty bronzer. It's in the color Mocha Mommy. It's one of the bronzers that I also recently brought because I heard a lot of good things about it. And so I'm just gonna put that over it. It has more of a reddish tone to it, just to add some more warmth to my face. Okay, so now I'm going to use one of my smaller brushes to apply the same bronzer to my nose to exaggerate and make the bridge of my nose pop out more. Now, I noticed as I was doing this, I kind of made my bridge a little smaller. I'm satisfied with that, even though now I'm looking back at it, it was actually crooked, but it still worked out. So next I'm going to be using, in my Athena palette, the red shade for Rudolph's nose, and I'm just using another paintbrush to apply that. So I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit closer so you can kind of see exactly what it is that I'm doing on my nose. Okay y'all, so as per usual, my camera ended up dying, and so I'm using my other camera to continue recording. So I'm gonna start doing my eyebrows. I couldn't find my eyebrow powder, so I ended up using the Saharan by Juvia's Place, and I'm using the color Chad, and it's that black shade. I don't suggest using eyeshadow that's this dark. Brushing it out with the spoolie after applying the eyeshadow kind of dulled it down. Okay, so eyebrows are done. Sorry guys, I'm just being a little bit weird here. But so now I'm gonna go into setting my face with my setting powder. I'm just using my black opal setting powder in the color medium. This is the lightest setting powder that I have. And I'm just gonna use a brush to apply that on all the areas that I applied concealer. So as I'm setting my face, I decided that I want to apply eyeshadow for this look. And the eyeshadow that I'm going to use is in the Nubian 2 by Juvia's Place. And the two shades that I'm using, Nairobi and Nefertari. So these colors are pretty much gold. And I wanted extra pop, so I'm going to be adding my EK glitter that I got from, I believe this is from Morphe. But to apply this, I'm going to be using my NYK glitter primer, just so that the glitter has something to stick or hold on to. I'm just using another flat brush to apply the glitter. So my goal is just to pack this all on. So I realized that I have to pour the glitter into the cover, and this is the color that I'm using. Hopefully you guys can see this. Oh my gosh, I accidentally dropped all the glitter that was in the cap on the floor. So those are the eyes. And now I'm going to apply my eyeliner, and I'm going to be using my Kat Von D Tattoo Liner, and it's in the color Trooper Black. So because I had glitter on my eyes, it was kind of hard to apply the eyeliner because the eyeliner was drying out and getting glitter all over it. I also paired it with the NK Makeup Bold Eyeliner just to see if I can get a darker black, but I think it worked. It kind of worked. But don't worry y'all, my eyeliner is coming in and I'm excited for that because I've been in such need of a new eyeliner and I can't wait to use a fresh eyeliner that's fully functional. I'm going to be using my Modern Dreamer palette and I'm going to use the white shade. That's number 8 I believe, or number 1, I'm not too sure. And I'm just using the small brush because I want to add it in my lower lash line. This part I struggled on also because it's eyeshadow and it wasn't very pigmented. So my brother came in my room and didn't know that I was recording. So I ended up going in with the white from the Athena palette that I used earlier. I don't have white eyeliner, so this is the best that I can do. Honestly, if I had white eyeliner, that definitely would have made a difference. So this part was kind of a fail for me because I wanted the white to be very pigmented, but it was very hard to get that. I was messing up so much with this white. I made it too thick and had to go back and clean up what it is that I messed up on. Things like this usually always happens, but you either continue or just stop doing it altogether, and my motto is to continue and make it work. Find a way to fix it. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Now I'm going to do my lips. I'm going to be using my NK Makeup pencil in the color Black Brown. Now this is a very dark brown. Then after I line my lips, I'm going to be using my Huda Beauty lipstick in the shade Game Night. And this shade has a little bit of brown undertones in it, so it's not just your nude pink. So now is the moment you all have been waiting for. I'm going to be using my Athena palette. Again, I'm using the small brush to create the specks, but I shortly realized that this brush was not the right brush for this, so I opted for a smaller brush, and that is my Morphe 515 brush. I'm doing it all on the areas that I bronzed just so that the white pops out more, and I'm not doing any specific order, I'm just doing random dots on my face. This actually tied the whole look together, honestly. So I liked how this look was coming out, but I wanted to change my outfit and put on a better shirt just so that I can bring the makeup a little bit down to my neck. Honestly, I should have brought the foundation lower also because I'm two-toned right now. But since I'm a reindeer, I guess it can pass. And I kept unplugging the lights, unfortunately, and I had to keep plugging them back in. But yeah, so this is the completed look. I hope you guys really enjoyed this look and enjoyed how I turned myself into a reindeer. Don't forget to subscribe down below and join the K-Fam. There's still time for the giveaway. The last date is on the 24th of December. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to